Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for all the Gemini in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Gemini, I already shuffled the cards and laid out the spread. Gemini, let's get into your reading. Oh, Gemini, thank you all very much for your continued support and subscribes. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. So, Gemini, your focus in the week ahead is independence. And underneath this, you have one guidance card that fell out that we'll take a look at the end of the reading. But your focus in the week ahead is on independence. Decide for yourself. Exercise your right to choose, Gemini. Okay? So focus on your own independence, your own individuality. Okay? Your own authentic you. Now your focus, Gemini, is you have three cards. You have the Moon, Water Energy, Major Arcana. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Earth Energy. This is your material, physical world. This could have something to do with money and finances or family or relationship. And you have the Seven of Cups, Water Energy, feelings, emotions. This could be around confusion or illusions. I feel with these energies, here's your focus. Gemini, I feel that you are longing for something with the Moon energy here. You could be longing for something to happen within a relationship. You could be longing for something to be restored in a situation, in a relationship, a family matter, a love relationship, a money situation, or whatever is going on in your world that you are having a longing towards. But because I see a couple here, you may be longing for your partner, your mate, your husband or wife, your lover, the person you're committed to in some way. I feel that there is some sort of confusion around this for you, Gemini. Confusion around wanting some sort of restoration, wanting some stability in connection to this longing. It's like there's something that you need. There's something confusing you about the person you're dealing with. Something about them that you're longing for. Could they be at a distance, far away? Or are they with you and they feel far away? Is there issues with intimacy? But there's something that you're longing here. Now you could be just longing for more security and stability. Perhaps you're longing for a relationship. Perhaps you're longing for a commitment or a deeper commitment. Perhaps you're longing for marriage. But there's some sort of confusion here, or you could be under an illusion or misjudging the situation somehow. But there may be some uneasiness for you or uncertainty about the situation or relationship or whatever this is, Gemini. So in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Ace of Wands with the King of Swords, air energy. So this is fire and air energy. So in the recent past, Gemini, you will focus on a new start and you were very decisive about it. But whatever you were decisive about, or that a new start was needed, or something new needed to happen, you also felt, Gemini, that something also needed to end or be done with or gotten rid of, because this king is throwing this book away into the fire. So something needed to end, something needed to be cut, but you also wanted something new to happen in the recent past, Gemini. And you were very decisive about it. It was like, we just need to do something new. Something new needs to happen here. A new start needs to happen, and something new needs to be initiated. Oh, and on top of that, this thing gotta stop. We're done with this. This is over. This is not happening anymore. We're cutting this out because this isn't working, or this can't be a part of this anymore. This can't happen anymore. Now, did you cut someone off, Gemini? Or did you give an ultimatum that now there's some confusion for you or someone that you're dealing with, or that's causing confusion in this situation? Or is there an air of separation here in some way in the recent past as a result? So in the present, where you are right now, Gemini, in this, is you have the Knight of Swords. And knights bring about events, air energy, mental energy, and it's with the King of Pentacles, earth energy. The King of Pentacles is the master of his suit. The King of Pentacles is very creative and very successful at what he can create. He has the Midas touch. Whatever he puts his hands to, he's successful at creating it. He is very good at managing things, building things, bringing things into form. He's very good at planning, very strategic, very methodical, pays attention to the details, gets things done, very effective, very abundant, loves his creature comforts. But Gemini, the King of Pentacles, can be a little bit stubborn in nature, a little inflexible, can be very rigid in his attitude and thinking. He can lack some compassion as a result of it. And so with this Knight of Swords here, this is you at present, focused on your own agenda and plans, Gemini. This is you with your own agenda and plans. This is you doing what you want to do and taking pleasure in it, creating what you want, being successful at creating what you want, doing what you want to do. I feel that you are focused on leisurely things, things that bring you joy, things that bring you fun and activities. And I feel that you're very independent, that you are doing these things on your own, or you're not, if you are, like you run a household, family, or you're married, in a relationship, you're not doing these leisurely things with your family or your significant other. You're doing this on your own and perhaps with some friends, but you're leaving the folks at home, and you are coming up with your own plans and agenda for yourself. You're focusing on your independence. You see, there's only one person here. Okay? You could just be doing things on your own. No friends either included. And so in the future, Gemini, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in the future. So in the future, this is either you, or this is you dealing with someone or others embodying these energies of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This is earth energy, air energy, mental energy. But in the future, Gemini, this is about nurturing, being creative. This is about planning. This is about communicating. This is about being logical, clearing the air on things, socializing, being lighthearted, being very attentive to your children, perhaps even being a kid at heart. But this feels like you're nurturing yourself, focusing on self-care, focusing on being grounded, focusing on pleasures. You see this horn of plenty. So this is you being practical, getting grounded, enjoying your creature comforts, enjoying your environment, structuring that, planning it, making your itinerary and plans, going through it, your itinerary and plans and activities, looking forward to it, enjoying making those plans, you being very creative, you having balance in your mind and balance in your world in the future, Gemini. It feels like you're being very constructive, doing things that you like to do. With the Queen of Pentacles, she's a do-it-all person. She can go to work. She can take care of home. She's very creative. She's a planner. She's a nurturer. And she's very successful and loves her creature comforts. And with the Queen of Swords, she's a no-nonsense person. But this feels like the softer side of you, Gemini. Where this is you just kind of just relaxing and being clear about your objectives and your goals and your interests and your pursuits. Single-minded in your actions. It's like whatever you're doing in the future, you're not doing things considering others necessarily. It's like you're doing things for yourself. Again, back to independence. You're doing things for you. You're doing things, you're making decisions based on you. Not really based on anybody else at this time. So you want to go to a concert? You go to a concert. It's not like, you go, hey, kids, you want to go to a concert? You're not really doing that. Hey, honey, you want to go to a concert? You're not really doing that. It's like, hey, I want to do this, and then that's the extent of it. So you, boom, you go. Now, your attitude is, in this, is you have the Star and you have the Hierophant. Major Arcana. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus, or have these energies in your chart. But this is your attitude. And so this is you focus on your own healing. This is you following your hopes and dreams for change. This is you conforming, changing things up, changing how things traditionally go in terms of home and family. This is you no longer conforming to how things go or have been going. This is you changing that shit up. So, and you're like, you got your hand up. Like, enough of the same old. It's almost like you're tired of routine. And so you're just changing shit up. You are committing to making some actual changes for you that carve out some you time, carve out some independence for you, carves out some self-care for you, where it's not always about everybody else but you. And that is your focus. That is your attitude here. It's like you're committing to yourself right now, Gemini. So that's interesting though, because you still have this energy of longing. Is this why you're longing? You're longing for change? You're longing for restoration? You're tired of the confusion in your relationship? Is like even I'm picking up a little like a energy of stagnancy in relationship. Is that what's going up? You're trying to change that energy up? And so your concern, your influence in this situation is you have the Two of Wands and you have the Nine of Swords. Fire and air energy. So your concern here is that, you're trying to make decisions and plans, and you're concerned about getting resistance with your plans and your actions. And you're concerned about experiencing some struggles with your decisions or with your plans. Either you're struggling within yourself or you're struggling with another. And you may have been struggling with the fact that you could have been holding yourself back and realizing you may need to carve more space that is your own space for you, or realizing that you have consumed yourself or your life with everyone else but you, and you're struggling with that realization and concerned with wanting to now make decisions and choices that now incorporate you having a measure of independence and space and you time. You also have, with this Nine of Swords, your concern is that you may have an air of resignation here, where you may be concerned about something having to be surrendered or given up. It feels like you may be concerned about having to have to give up on a plan or a decision that you made about something or about someone, and you're concerned about this. You may have worries and fears about it. So what is it that you have some you have some resignation about? That you feel that there may be some challenge or struggle with some sort of a plan or some sort of decision. where something might be delayed or held up, or that you may be resisted by someone, and resigning yourself to the fact that it's just going to always be a problem in this area with a person or in a situation, or it's always going to seem like a concern. And you may be wondering if you just need to resign yourself to the fact that this isn't something that's going to be able to be an option. And could this be why you're focused on now maybe needing to have more independence and do more things just for you? Is a relationship falling short intimately for you? It's not clear about whether or not the level of restoration in a relationship is going to be met that you've been longing for, waiting for, hoping for. There's no clarity here. Or you're not sure if clarity will come, and so you've now decided to start doing things for you in the meantime. I feel like you've grown impatient, or you fucking tired about something, Gemini, or tired of somebody, or tired of something, or some sort of scenario that has been a long drawn out thing, like really long drawn out thing here, and it still is confusing, and it still doesn't really give you the relief that you want here, and nor do you really feel psyched about it coming anytime soon, or being really possible if it even shows up. And so your challenge, your obstacle here, Gemini, is you have the High Priestess and the Magician. Two major arcanas. High Priestess is water energy. The Magician is air energy. With the Magician, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have this energy in your chart. But with these energies here is your challenge. With the High Priestess can talk about you tapping into your intuition, or maybe your intuition may be a little off at this time around this, why you may be feeling and focusing on your healing, or having an air of longing, or things may not be completely revealed to you. Something may be hidden to you, or there's this air of longing, or this confusion or illusion around a situation that you want restoration around, or stability. And so this can talk about wisdom, this could talk about intuition, this could talk about things that are hidden or false or mysterious or secretive. This could talk about seeking guidance and more knowledge. But in this image, what I want you to see here is that, you know, this is someone here that's like really truly fucked up in the game right now, okay? And then this person like shows up and sees this and has no clue as to how this happened. This is a mystery to this person, okay? There's no knowledge or understanding like what the fuck went down here. And so I feel like your challenge is, you know, you are uncomfortable with not having the knowledge, or you're uncomfortable with the mystery of what's hidden here for you, and whether or not what you were trying to create or manifest, if you actually manifested it. And so the challenge here is trying to uncover the secret, uncover what's hidden, and get the knowledge and the wisdom and to the truth of this, to really know once and for all if what it is that you were trying to create or manifest, that you actually manifested, did you actually create it? And if so, great. But if not, then at least you know. And then with the magician, the challenge then is you focusing on what then do you initiate to actually create and manifest what you want, to influence the situation, once you have the knowledge and understanding that you don't seem to have right now. Now the other challenge is you possibly may be in a space where you don't want to be fucking bothered with knowing right now, because you over it and you just want to focus on doing you with this independence here. And so, do that. Do that. Whatever floats your boat or brings you peace or lets you recalibrate or regroup here. And so let's take a look at what your outcome is, Gemini. And your outcome is you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is earth energy, and you have this King of Cups, water energy, feelings and emotions. The King of Cups is the master of his suit. So with these energies, here's your outcome. This is working hard. This is working hard and being watched, working hard, but also it's like working hard aimlessly, because this King of Cups here doesn't look happy. He looks despondent. He looks like he's really considering and thinking about what is he working towards, or why he's even working on this, or why, right? Because he's not happy. And then there's this fire here. Did something blow up in your face? Or are you lacking inspiration in something? Are you lacking compassion or support? Or is this someone else feeling like this is how you are towards them? But the outcome here is, it's like an energy of you working, or somebody's working and struggling to work on something, to build something, to get something done. And like you got two soldiers or people that's men, mind you, because this is a female here. So she's weaker, more fragile, right? And these are two strong ass men in the background just watching her while she's working. Okay. She's doing this and she's dirty and it's a struggle. She looks tired. Okay, and weak. She may even be hungry, but she's going through a lot. They don't seem to care. They just want it done. And then there's this King of Cups who's not happy. And may even be trying to show some restraint and keep his emotions in check with what's going on, with what he's witnessing here. So is this you? Or is this someone you're dealing with? Is this you working and feeling like you're not happy? That you're dealing with someone or others who are more capable, but they don't seem to be doing their part, and now you're looking at things and coming to a realization that you have to pull back your energy and restrain that nurturing part of you, and really reevaluate things and how you've been spending your energy and time, and really evaluate what you're working on and what's worth doing, or what's worth working on. Or is someone considering this towards you? But this is the outcome, is that there's a feeling of working on things and not being happy with what you're working on, but also like you're not being supported, or feeling like you're not being supported. And you're just not happy. And now it's like weighing this up. And someone's pulling their energy back. And it's like you're looking at, is this worth it? Is this situation worth it? You know, is it worth it in terms of this passion? Does it even inspire you anymore? Does it draw you in anymore? Do you even want it anymore? Do you want to work for it anymore? Do you want to build it anymore? And so, independence. Decide for yourself on this. Exercise your right to choose. Let's take a look at what your guidance is here, Gemini. You have, wow, compassion. Be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. Compassion. Be gentle with yourself, Gemini. Even if you may not feel that you are receiving the compassion, or perhaps someone may feel that they're not receiving compassion from you, but you be gentle with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You may have been working on something, working hard to manifest something, and something may not quite work the way you want, or whatever you're working on, you're not happy with the way it's working out, and you are looking at, is it even worth it anymore? So you decide. But whatever you decide, have compassion towards yourself. You may even need to muster enough compassion for somebody else. Perhaps what or whoever you may be longing for, that this may be concerning as well. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.